Greetings, people of the internet. This is Scott with Serkworks Art Labs. Welcome once again to the underground lair, and we have received some exciting news thanks to all of you who backed with your hard-earned money, who shared, who liked, who commented, and did all that. We have reached our funding in 3 days. We've got 20 some odd days left to go, but there's still a lot to do, folks, because one of the things I did is when I set the original goal, I wanted to do sort of a modest goal, because what I really wanted to do is I wanted to make some realistic stretch goals that we could hit, because there's some really cool things that I want to add to the project. I want all of you people who have already backed to receive these things, so I'm going to show you what they are, and we want to just keep the ball rolling, keep letting people know about this project. If you get anyone that you think might be interested in this type of storytelling, this kind of comic book, share, because if we reach these stretch goals, you're going to get some cool stuff. So the first thing, and we're really close, I think we're about $500 away from the next, maybe even a little less, I don't know, for the next stretch goal, which are these stickers. I want to show you these. So these are the stickers you're going to get if we get another $500, and everyone who's backing at a print level, meaning you're getting something in the mail, will get these. And so there's a couple designs right there, but I had some other ones I might throw at you. I wanted to print 2, but maybe on my Facebook I'm going to throw up some other designs, and maybe you guys can let me know which ones you like, so I'll know which ones to go to print on. So those are the stickers. Those are coming up. Now, if we really push hard, the next stretch goal after that at the $2,500 level is this 3D print. Now, the cool thing, one thing I wanted to do here, because as I've mentioned before, this story is very, very 80s, and if you're familiar, if you grew up in the 80s, you'll know that usually when they do sequels, or a lot of times when they did sequels, and when they got to the third movie of an 80s movie, a lot of times they would make that movie in 3D, like Jaws 3D, Friday the 13th 3D, Amityville 3D. So because we are launching the issue 3 of our comic book, I had this crazy idea to do the comic book in 3D. Now, what happened was I designed this thing here, this print, and this is up in the store and everything, but it's a really cool print. I really love it, but it took so long. I think if I actually made the comic book in 3D, it would take almost, if not longer, than it takes to actually produce the comic book itself. So I opted to go with just as a sort of, you know, just something 3D to offer with this third issue. I've got this cool print. I want you all guys all to get this. And again, we just got to reach that stretch goal. Now, the final stretch goal I want to talk to you guys about tonight. I can take these off now. So the final stretch goal I want to talk about is something that, I mean, this is the thing I really want to get, because I want it for myself, and hopefully you guys all want them. In the 80s, of course, one of the big things were bubblegum cards or trading cards, and I want to do that now. I don't know if I can do like the Stell bubblegum, but I definitely got these cool cards that I've designed. They're kind of a throwback to those 80s cards. I want to do them very similar to what those were. So it'll be a pack of 5 cards, different characters, character bios, all that stuff. Very retro, vintage style looking, and that's something I really want to see happen. Hopefully you do too. So if we get and this is a big one, folks, I won't lie, but I think we can do it. This is at the $3,500 level. If we get to that, then you guys are all getting these trading cards. So like I said, we want to keep this moving, especially now, because what happens with Kickstarters is it's big in the beginning, and then you kind of got this Golden Gate Bridge type thing where it kind of dips down, and then hopefully towards the end it picks back up. But I want to keep momentum going. So these are some cool things. The other thing I wanted to mention was that there's still early bird. I know we reached our goal, but there's still some early bird levels available. So maybe if you're a lower level or everything, you might want to bump your level up if you're interested or whatever. But at the $55 level, and some people backed at $50, and just for $5 more, you get one of these Copic sketch cards. Copics are the markers that I draw them in, if you're not familiar with that. But these little sketch cards, the original artwork, and then I don't know if you guys seen these, but so at some of the higher levels, we've got the original artwork. These are the 80s zombie sketches. You've got the zombie with the brick phone. You've got the zombie with the Viewmaster. You've got the 80s big hair Aquanet zombie. So these are other things that are up there. So, you know, again, I am really so excited that we funded this quickly, but I want to keep everything going. And yeah, so I just want to show you these before I go. So yeah, this is all 3 issues here. So I'm gonna upside down. These are the 3 issues. This is what you're gonna get if you backed it. I think it was a $25 level. I think you get the 3 printed issues, or you'll get a digital copy if you're backed at a lower level. But yeah, so I've got the proof of issue 3. This one's the newest one, brand new. I looked through it. Looks good. I've got to make a few more changes before you send that off to print. But this is happening, people. Thanks again so much. I really appreciate your help, and I'll be back later, hopefully, to let you know about reaching our next stretch goal with your help. Thanks. That is all.